let me know if I need to turn the game up or anything. Ooh. Why is continue lit up, but new game is... Oh, I like that. Kind of. Little... What about Ultra? Okay, get out of here. Shoo. Shoo. Continue. I've never played the game. Not once have I played the game. Is this part of the... Is this like a You know what? Let's just figure it out. Oh, hello there. Another challenger. It has been ages. What's going on with his eyes, brother? Starting to get a headache, so I'm going to head out. Have a great stream and bless the night. Appreciate you, Cobb. God bless you. You have a wonderful night. Hope your headache goes away. Hope you wake up and you won the lottery, even if you haven't played it. Challenge. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Am I being hypnotized? Is that what's going on here? Okay, hang on. Play the squirrel card. Why, dude? I've got 2 wolves, a stoat. Hello, Drop. Drop, do a sound test for me real quick, please. Let me know that the game sounds good, that my voice isn't too loud and powerful. Play the squirrel card. I click squirrel, and we're going to place it right here. Now play your stoat. Okay. Can I play it on? What does that mean? Stoat costs 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. I have to sacrifice the squirrel to play the stoat? That's an interesting concept. An honorable death. Play the stoat. It's a 1 in 3. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Why is the bell moving? You cannot draw a card on your first turn. I can if I cheat. You'll draw on the first turn. Don't you have enough? Let me draw next turn. For now, make do. I will not allow you to draw a card on the first turn. If you don't draw on the first turn, you will have to wait for that. Okay. He's done with my nonsense. Your stoat stands unopposed. Okay. Does that mean he attacks? The number on the bottom left is its attack power. 1. What an absolute monster. Game name is Inscryption. Inscryption. Your stoat dealt Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. Dude, why is your eyes free? You win if you tip my scale all the way down. Is this a scary game? I mean, are you scared? Perhaps so. Ooh, look at that hand. Like this, brother. His turn. He plays a coyote. He made no sacrifices at all. He didn't sacrifice anything. He just slapped a coyote down. My Cody dealt 2 damage to your Stoat. My Stoat should have killed your Cody because it has 1 damage. That means your Stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. Okay, so they don't get into combat. He just dealt damage. Okay, I understand this. I understand it completely. It's your turn again. Thank you. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. I need 2 sacrifices to get a wolf. So I could go... Why is that like... So squirrels are kind of like mana. Okay, so if I draw a squirrel, I could sacrifice my Stoat and the squirrel for a wolf. Those you play against don't follow the same rules you do. It'll become more apparent later. Ooh, I don't like that. That's going to be confusing. I'm going to go with the squirrel because it is something I can control. Drawing this card could mean anything. So we're going to go with the squirrel. How dull. Excuse me? You'll thank dull. Fear not. The beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. That's terrible. Why would you tell me that? Okay, now I don't like my decision because... you know what? We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Because you are learning, I will pass. Okay. Again, the choice. A random card from your squirrel deck or the certainty of a squirrel. Go the random card. You're lacking... Oh, can I at least look at the card, brother? Can I see if he's worth... He's a river snapper, but I don't know if that means he's worth it. Dude. Oh, there we go. I can just hit S. Okay. 1 in 6. Takes 2 sacrifices. But he's a tank. Three damage dealt 3 ways on the scale. Weights on the scale. Ass. I can't draw anything, brother. I have to go with... You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. That was tough, dude. I barely won that. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. Okay. A single path revealed itself. Two denizens of the forest approached you attentively. Attentively. Left or right? I'm gonna go with right. A cat! A 0 and 1 that requires a sacrifice. The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal, but it requires 2 sacrifices. I'm gonna go with a cat. Only one may grace your paltry deck. We're going to go with a cat. Another creature joins your caravan. Oh. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. Okay. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. And have a second. Okay. another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. Oh, okay. Uh-oh, it's a skull. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. Ambushed by 2 stumps. But I have a boulder. I'll take my boulder over your stumps. Oh, so my cards can get mad at me. I don't like that at all. You may now see my moves ahead of time. He's gonna summon a wolf cub. It's a 1-1, but it has to get past my boulder. The undying cat would stop the 1-1. When a card bearing this sigil is sacrificed, it does not perish. You are lacking mother ever. Okay. First off, put the squirrel down. Okay? We don't care if the squirrel gets upset, so sacrifice the squirrel for a cat. Alright. Now we can summon the stoat, because the cat can't be sacrificed. Here we go. Dude, the stoat, he just looks angry no matter what I do. I believe that's good. Because we got River Snapper, but I don't want to sacrifice the stoat anymore because he did not like it that time. Oh, they attack what's in front of them. It ages swiftly. Oh no, that means it's going to eventually take out my boulder, so I've got some time. We could do a squirrel and get a River Snapper going, but honestly, I'm going to draw because the River Snapper, I plan to place where that boulder's at. I think. Whoa, wait, hang on a second. A bat. 2-1 bat. I could put the River Snapper here, but I've got some time, right? Because he has to... No. I mean, I could draw. Oh my gosh, I'm so stressed. Let's just go with it. A wolf. I don't want to sacrifice the stoat anymore. We could do an emergency squirrel. I mean, I kind of hate to do that, but like... You know what? We're going to do it. Emergency squirrel. Because we can only hold 3 items at once. Take that, dude. Oh yeah, you're in trouble. The airborne bat flies over creatures. Thanks. Oh, I guess it does have a wing. My bat flew right over your wolf. Alright, dude. Cool. I can't sacrifice the boulder, can I? Hang on. I need to draw a card first. Let's just do this. Another wolf. Now, I wonder if this means when I attack with a wolf, the wolf will kill the bat, right? That wolf is going to kill the boulder. The boulder will stop that wolf, I assume, one more time. Like, it'll deal 3 damage to what's left of the boulder. It's a learning process. Let's figure it out. Okay, let's roll with this. Yes, okay, so the bat died. And my boulder died. Okay. So let's do squirrel. Play the squirrel. And let's get our... Let's get another wolf. So it'll be wolf versus wolf. Right? Because he's going to take a lot of damage here anyway. And you lose, dude. You prevailed. And trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. I'm a prodigy at this. Alright, let's choose our next card. The cat, I think, was the right choice, honestly. Wolf cub. The young wolf cub, it grows into a wolf after a single turn. But it requires a sacrifice. I don't like that. Even if it is just one. Let's see what this is. The sparrow gives me the means to defend myself, even for a little bit, against flying creatures. But flying creatures aren't protected when they're on defense. Only on offense. I've got plenty of stuff. I'm going to have to go with the sparrow, I think. Yeah. Okay, so what's this ugly looking thing? You stumbled into some strange stones in the midst. Okay. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever? Really? I'm gonna have to go with the sparrow, honestly. The cat's too good. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. What does this... Oh, does this... I would like to know what it does for them. Host to what? Is this what I'm sacrificing? No, I'm sacrificing the sparrow, right? Well, he's saying pick me. The rest of them are like wolf, wolf, river snapper, cat, but the stoat literally says pick me, so I guess... Let's see what happens. What an honor. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the sparrow now lives in the stoat. Wow. Does the card always look that awesome now? That is so awesome. I hope that he does. We'll find out when we fight this octopus. Oh. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. Well, that's cheating, brother. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Okay. Oh, we can still see the future. He has a flying coyote and a bat. Hello, bug. Welcome back. Coyote can fly, and so can the bat. They're both 2-1. What can we do about that? We can get the stoat out. And the stoat will stop one of them. But only one. Okay, let's play the squirrel. Let's sacrifice squirrel to get the cat out. Okay, and then let's sacrifice the cat and bring the stoat out because the cat never dies. We could sacrifice both of them for a river snapper, but let's be honest, I don't want to do that. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Whoa, brother. Wait! I've got a flyer! How did the coyote fly by my flying stoat? What? Okay, so airborne creatures aren't stopped by other airborne creatures. I keep getting an error when I try to access Pokemon TCG Pocket, and support basically told me to wait for an update and see if it fixes it because I had already tried everything possible to fix it. Which, like, what the F? I agree. That's unacceptable. For the amount of money you've likely spent on that, that is unacceptable behavior. I am alarmed, honestly, by... I mean, what's the point of the river snapper, right? If he can't stop either of these. But I've got to do something. I literally have to do something right now. So we're going to play the squirrel, and then we're going to sacrifice the cat and the squirrel for the river snapper. So he'll attack the bat. Before that, like, our thing is pretty low. But we should kill both of those. No, because the stoat will bypass the coyote. So I'm still going to get hit by the coyote. I didn't think you would really do it. Well, you didn't think... Yeah, see, the only way to get rid of the coyote... coyote... He's got another one coming in. It's also flying. I have to be pushing out more damage than he is. The wolf would allow me to do that. More so than the river snapper. So what we can do, actually, because I don't like this, use our emergency squirrel. Throw the wolf in. Because now we're doing 4 damage per turn. Yep. Even if you hit me, dude, like, it's not gonna matter, because I'm still gonna do more damage than you. Especially now. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. I had to pull out some trickery news there. Knock on wood. Little Bug says, on God and mind you, I talk up the game all the time. I've gotten friends into the game that also spend money like I'm on the verge of crashing out, especially since their first response they sent told me they didn't even read what I sent in the report. Well, to be fair, Nintendo is in some pretty deep crap right now for the awful stuff that they're doing to Pal World. So they're not known for being like an upright business. They're actually kind of known for being shitty. Okay. Ooh, we can choose from 3. I'm not a big fan of the adder. I can see the appeal. Porcupine. Sharp quills await those who dare attack it. What does that do? Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. So it actually can do defensive. Okay, that's good to know. I feel like the river snapper should have something like that. Actually, that's not a bad idea, because we'll most likely run into another altar where we'll sacrifice the porcupine to make our river snapper more powerful. It's just really disheartening. I imagine so, Bug, honestly. That sucks, and I hate that. I really do. What does the fire do? I mean, I could sacrifice the porcupine now to make my river snapper actually work, but that's also assuming that the enemy isn't going to abuse the flying mechanic. But I also don't know what the fire is. We'll do this. Bum, 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 bum. My river snapper's more powerful now. Okay. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Grand Fur? A card bearing this sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. Why is there crap? Like, can I drag this stuff away? Mighty Leap. Okay, so that's good. So there are cards that can block it. So this Grand Fur will actually block the Sparrow for 3 turns. A Grizzly? Oh my goodness. And I've got 2 Grand friggin' Furs taking up places on the mat. What have I got? Squirrel, Cat, River Snapper. River Snapper. I need to get the River Snapper on the board. Can I? Oh. I'm gonna have to get the cat on the board? And then another squirrel to get the River Snapper up. That's my only hope. That's what I'm banking on. Let's try it. Let's get that. And then put the cat down. No, not there. No, 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 no. Oh, I may have screwed up so bad, dude. I may have screwed this up so bad. Well, get pooped on. Oh, brother. Can I restart this fight? Oh, no. I have to throw a squirrel. There's nothing I can do, because if I pull the squirrel out, that grizzly's going to tear my butthole. I really needed to get the River Snapper out. This is not good. And actually, the emergency squirrel would have been great, because this is all I can do. This is it. And it's gonna die. Another grizzly. Brother, I lost. Yep, that's it. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I can't summon anything. Yep, feels good, dude. Okay. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment, okay? Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. What? Oh. This feels so weird, dude. Okay, I've got it. Okay. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. You make another, I must sacrifice you. Oh no. Now where were we? I'm done screwed up, dude. Oh no. Find out what the fireplace does. Okay. Gunk. Oh, it's a 1 sacrifice, 0-3. Okay. Ooh, now that could be handy, the bullfrog. But the porcupine also seems like it could be useful because it's a 1 sacrifice defense. But the bullfrog is also 1 sacrifice defense. But it's only against flyers, ain't it? We'll take the frog. Alright, now let's see what the fire thing does. Does it light my candle? Does it light my candle? No. I don't think. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire, that will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Ew. I'm gonna assume that they take damage. This guy says, I got a feeling that it's going to make whatever I put down take some damage and give it power. Give it some power. How much damage it takes, I don't understand, or I don't know. I've got 2 wolves, so I'm gonna do it to one of the wolves. So again, this is a learning curve. The fire warmed the poor wolf, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Other gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the wolf away from the fire and left. It didn't hurt the wolf at all. Is this a boss fight? Oh, uh-oh. The tree seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Okay. Yeehaw, 'twas the prospector. Alright. I can see him now. Pack mule, what does this do? At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. So he'll move to the right. He's 0 and 5 though. Why would I? How have you liked this game so far? I'm still learning. I feel like I'll like it once I've got like my bearings. He's got a 2 and 1 coyote. I've got a boulder to protect me over here. Okay, so first and foremost, we drop the squirrel. Drop it here for now. We can sacrifice the squirrel for a cat. We'll put the cat here, because, I mean, that pack mule isn't dealing any damage. So I don't understand this yet. We're gonna put the cat here. That's all we can do for now. Hang on. The direction changed. What does that mean, though? It can't go to the left. I don't know. Okay, I've got to do something about these coyotes. We'll have to get another squirrel so that I can get something up. We get a wolf. That would balance things out, actually. Yeah. Let's do that. Squirrel here. If I summon a wolf here, he'll attack doing 3 damage, which will balance out that thing's 2 damage. And then when that one comes into play, it'll deal 2 damage. I think I'll be right. Well, now if I put it here, it'll kill the coyote. Okay, yeah. I'm still getting used to this. It's just so much different than, like, say, Magic the Gathering, so I'm still learning. Alright, I'm going to end the turn. That should kill the coyote, and then open that slot up. But the arrow was pointed the other way, so I didn't think the pack mule would move. Oh my goodness, dude. I could get the river snapper down. That would stop the coyote at least, right? The pack mule's just there to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just... Okay. We have something to protect us on all fronts for now. Okay. He's got another coyote coming in. I'm protected across the board. Unless the coyote... something gets the cat, but it's not going to. Okay. So for now, we'll just draw a card. We got the 4 and 2 wolf. We could sacrifice our current wolf to get it out. Okay. But I wonder if I could still draw my river snapper. We'll wait for now. We'll wait. Okay. We've evened it out. We've evened the odds. Okay, so Cody kills that. Cody kills that. So we'll do a squirrel. We'll get the wolf back on the board. The wolf will kill the coyote. You're making plays, so I'd say you're catching on quick. It's just like trying to understand, like, the mule that's driving me crazy. The mule's key. Would I just kill the mule and then that wins or something? Like mole. Uh-oh. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Okay. So that's like a tank. Okay. I'm gonna already do an insane amount of damage because the wolf. And then the river snapper's gonna take out the mule. Oh, it opens up. Dag and nabbit, my mule. Oh no. Brother, this hand. Raven. Sacrifice the cat and the turtle, the river snapper. But I mean, the river snapper's already got the porcupine's thing, so I mean, it's already a better version of porcupine. Prospector is showing no sign of a flyer. I don't think he can stop a raven, so I mean, I could trade out the river snapper for a raven, but honestly, I kind of like my odds, because the wolf is just going to kill the mole, right? So let's just... I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards, brother! Excuse me? He has struck gold. What does this mean? Can I not sacrifice these cards? Hang on, let's see. Let's see if I can. I won't allow you to play a card before you draw a new one. Oh, you shut up, dude. Draw a squirrel. Okay, okay. Can I sacrifice the gold for something? No, I can't. I have to wait for him to destroy the gold. Well, that's silly. Okay, hang on. He has a bloodhound. What does that do? When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. So I can sort of manipulate where the bloodhound goes. He's 2 and 3. I could give him... Ew. I have nothing tough enough to take him down. The raven will just fly over. But the raven will also balance out what the bloodhound's doing almost perfectly. But he requires 2 blood sacrifices, which I don't have. The bloodhound will kill the stoat in 2 turns. I don't want to sacrifice the stoat. Sacrifice the porcupine. The porcupine would hurt him, make him weaker. That's what I'll do. I'll get a porcupine out. Well, he'll kill the porcupine in 1 play, but it'll at least stop him. Draw a card. I've already drew a card, brother! Okay, play the friggin' squirrel. Play the porcupine. Alright. Porcupine will do 1 damage to him. Oh! That leaves him a thorny rebuke. That leaves him weakened. Oh no, a death adder. Okay, I need to remember not to have... Okay. We can get rid of the bloodhound now. Let's play a squirrel and then decide the stoat. No, the stoat will fly over him. The raven will fly over him. So the only thing that'll just outright kill the hound is the bullfrog. Because everything else will just fly over him. Yeah. Play the bullfrog! The adder will destroy the gold nugget, God forbid. Actually... the stoat doesn't do as much damage as the raven, so we're going to save the raven for a bigger damage dealer. This spot, you sure? Are you kidding me, dude? What do you mean? I can't place you anywhere else. I've got a feeling the stoat's going to be upset with me. We can place a squirrel, and then we can get a raven out. The raven will be dealing 2 damage. We don't want the death adder to touch us because it says that when a card bearing the sigil damages, it always says another creature. Hopefully, I'm not considered a creature, though. Hopefully. But really, all we have is the raven. That's our only play. But I could put the squirrel there, just keep letting the adder kill squirrels, and keep letting the bullfrog attack him. That's about all I can do. Because I assume I have infinite squirrels. Right. I don't have infinite squirrels. If a creature would attack a card bearing the sigil, it does not. No. Wonder if he also suffers from starvation. I need to dish out... How much... Can I see how much health he has left? That would be helpful. Because we can actually just straight up... do this, because that'll keep him from... Can I play multiple squirrels? Oh, well, daddy, I can. Let's do this. Right? Roll. Yes. Now, I can... sacrifice one for a cat. The wolf, because that would prevent more damage. And then the cat never dies. But... the death adder only does 1 damage. If I sacrifice this squirrel, I need to put the raven. Either way, the raven's only going to get 1 attack in, so I think that that's just it. I think I'm only going to get 1 attack in. Hopefully that's enough. It is. Let's go. Let's go. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. So proud of me, Kay. Thank you. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Oh my goodness. Choose carefully. Show me the cards, Daddy. A strange larva. as a rare card, brother. A largely unimpressive specimen, but it says after one turn it turns into something else. It's 0 and 3. It requires a singular sacrifice. What does... No! I didn't get to read the other ones! I accidentally left-clicked. I left-clicked instead of right-clicking. Please. Please tell me that I didn't make a horrendous choice. It's not a bad choice, okay? I have no idea what the larva turns... It better be a giant bee. With the sound of the prospector. I didn't even get to see the other cards, dude! That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried on. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Jeez, why did it? Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. What are these? Okay, this I get to select a card, but this looks like the same, but there's water droplets on it. For the sake of the learning experience and knowledge, test it out. You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. Okay, I immediately regret this. I don't think I have anything that's 3. I'll get rid of one of my wolves. Well, I wish I would have hit 1 now. Stupid. Stupid. Now look at my deck. Apparently not. Okay. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. More health is always nice, but the emergency squirrel could also remember the emergency squirrel. Its bleeding yields 3 blood. If you can ignore the bleeding. Does that mean I can oh, it requires a sacrifice to summon it. But to the user, a black goat is created in your hand. A black goat is defined as 0 power, 1 health, worthy sacrifice. So I'm assuming that means the black goat can be sacrificed to summon a 3 sacrifice creature. We're gonna go with it because it's, I don't know what it is, it's new. Oh my gosh, I can get another one. OMG, this game is the best. Oh, Synapse, is it? I'm struggling, brother, I'm struggling. We're gonna go with this. Was I supposed to lose the match against the grizzly bears? Because I got the candle. I got the candles, and I've noticed they've been on the table since, and I don't know what I could have done to beat the grizzly bears. But I feel disappointed in myself. I feel like I could have beaten them. Okay. Let's see what the larva is. Let's try her out, boys. Okay. And, of course, I don't have it, so... let's see. What's he summoning? Bees? Oh, and there's a... spider. Okay, never mind. It crawled away. Yes, 2. Those candles... I know what the candles do, but the candles weren't always on the table. It wasn't until I lost to the grizzly bear deck. Okay, so he's got 2 1/1 flyers. The bullfrog can destroy one of those. And give me a little bit of board presence. So that's the play we'll make. For now, brother, for now. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, I was about to say he was supposed to block, but I guess he did. Okay, I've got I summon the wolf, I can really lay it on him. I can put the wolf like right here, and I mean that's 4 damage. That's gonna be a lot for him to have to like deal with. He's not gonna like it, and I'm still gonna get attacked by the bees. But I think, I mean, we'll definitely out damage him. And what happens with the bullfrog, right? Where the bullfrog's supposed to push forward, but if I don't kill that bee, I guess technically I will, because the bullfrog will attack. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Give me a squirrel. A squirrel. And then we'll sacrifice the bullfrog and the squirrel to give myself a wolf. Uh-oh, brother. I don't want to break one of these right now. But it's starting to look like I'm gonna have to. Hey, summon it into the bee. What does the praying mantis do? Or the mantis? How do you say that? Bifurcated? Bifurcated? A card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space to the left and right of the space across from it. So does it not attack the space in front of it directly? If that's the case, then next turn, your hand out of here. The next turn will be the mantis and the bee will attack the wolf and kill it. But he'll deal 4 damage right now, possibly winning this for me. So let's just hold out and see if we win. Oh my goodness, how brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. Is it the same amount of damage each time that causes me to win? Like how many, I can't see how many golden teeth or whatever the F that is. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Trapper. That was ominous sounding. Oh, I didn't want to get up, but oh, I can interact with stuff. Brother, you are creepy. I don't like it. You need 5 teeth more than your opponent to win. That's actually really good to know. Are these like puzzles? The witching hour. The witching hour. Oh. Alright. We'll sit back down. We'll behave. Sorry. Yeah. I still don't know my rare card. There's a mushroom there. The industrious beaver. When played, it constructs dams adjacent to it. This place is filled with puzzles. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I hate puzzles. When a card bearing the sigil is placed, a dam is created on each empty adjacent space. A dam is defined as 0 power, 2 health. Well, in a game where like I've got limited space, I feel like the beaver is sort of just more of like either a pain in the ass, or like for me and the enemy, or it's good at stopping like overwhelmingly like quick players. River otter. Ah, the elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn, making it impossible to kill, except through thorns. A card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creatures attack its owner directly. Well, that honestly sounds not great. I don't like that. I love people playing through this game for the first time. It's such a mind bender. It truly is. Like, every single move I make, I'm terrified. I'm afraid that it's going to be irreversible. I guess we're going to go with a... Oh, man. I want to go with a beaver here, right? Because I feel like that could come in real handy if I get into a predicament where, like, the enemy just starts off with a ton of stuff and I need, like, a quick wall to throw up. But I also have an overwhelming amount of 2 sacrifice-dependent creatures, making me feel like I really need more 1 sacrifice creature. So, we're going to go with the bullfrog, to be honest with you. I think that's what the mushroom is trying to tell us, too. I'm going to go with fire. I feel like one of our wolves almost got 8 last time. So I hope that this is a group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. Oh, somebody gets +2 to their health. We could really amp up. Pick something else. I don't like how the stoat is so sassy. We could give the cat 2 more health. Because the cat we can just keep sacrificing, but it also makes it a wall. But the bullfrogs are also a wall. But it would also be good to do it for the river snapper because they've got that... he's just scared to die. Well, I mean, this would make him... Oh, we never did. Card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board, but it doesn't tell me what it turns into. Dude, if the strange larva turns into the 1/1B, I'm going to be very upset. I really wished I hadn't have accidentally clicked. I've got 3 wolves, okay? One's a 4/2. I could turn him into a 4/4, which would be great, actually. But I feel... Oh, I'm overthinking this. This game is just not for me. I'm overthinking everything. Oh, who to pick? It's always a good idea, especially if this is a free +2 to health buff, to give it to a 1 sacrifice creature. I'm gonna give it to one of the bullfrogs, because if this game screws me and kills it, I still have another bullfrog. If you guys eat my bullfrog, I'll never forgive you. Okay. I could go with the weird evil duck or the skull. We're gonna go with the evil duck for now. Oh, it's a snake with an arrow. Does that mean he's gonna have a bunch of things with the death adder thing? Oh no. So they're gonna move constantly. He's got a bullfrog that's going to constantly move. I have a stump to block it here. I need something here, but he also has a stump. What have I got available to me? Squirrel, cat, 2 wolves, one of which is my big boy wolf, which I can put... Honestly, I could put him over here. If I put my big boy wolf over here, then the frog won't be able to get past this. As long as the stump's alive, the bullfrog won't be able to get past this stump to stop my wolf. Get your nasty hand off the... Okay. We're gonna do squirrel, cat. We're gonna put the cat in front of the stump because we're gonna keep the stump there. Watch that screw me. That's gonna screw me a bit. Okay. If it helps you feel better, the choices you're making and the events happening aren't game-breakingly impactful. It's designed to be trial and error. Okay. That's good to know. That's actually really great to know. Alright, what does he got going on? The adder's gonna come in. The adder... Okay, so he's... Oh, The adder's an issue. That's gonna hurt my wolf. I can get a wolf on the board right now if I draw a squirrel. I can can get a wolf on the board right now if I draw the squirrel. I can put it here, but then the adder is going to kill the wolf very next turn, actually. Unless I put it over here and the bullfrog gets a hit on it first. I don't think will happen. I think what'll happen is next turn, the bullfrog will move over and the adder will come down. That's what's going to happen, I think. Either way, we need to get the wolf on the board, even if he does die. I think that that's just a... I mean, I could put that wolf up so that it doesn't... Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, because that's still 3. That's not game breaking. And we'll get damage on him, because that's bullfrog's only going to deal 1. So we'll get him. That'll get 3 damage on the enemy. Okay. Oh, the bullfrog actually did block that adder from coming in. What's the rattler do? Hang on. Just a 3-1. Okay. Okay, so I can kill this adder now, because he doesn't have, like, splinter damage. I can kill this adder, but this adder is going to come in and kill whatever I put next to it. If I can get this wolf on the board, which I can draw a squirrel and get this wolf on the board. I think that I'll win, actually. I'm pretty sure that means I'll win. Yeah, so I'll just put him there, and then just, boom, boom, boom. And then I'm pretty sure this wins the game for me. Yep, let's go. I'm learning, boys! I'm learning! Okay. It's a trap, dude. It's a bear trap. Oh, it's a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Oh, okay. This guy's putting on different faces. Care to look at my pelts. You're doing so much better than I did playing it the first time. I hope I'm doing okay. Take a pelt free of charge. See the quality? I mean, I have a rabbit. I guess this is mine? I have a rabbit pelt? I mean, I would assume I needed to... If he's giving me one free of charge... Is this what he's giving me? This is how many of these I've got. So 4, 5, 7... So I can afford the wolf pelt. But what does that do? Do I get a wolf card? Like, what do the pelts do? Or do I sell? No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, dude. Okay, okay. I'll buy a wolf pelt, I guess. And a rabbit pelt. I'll just spend all of it. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. But he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Okay. Oh, I'm liking the fire. And I've not used any of my satchel items yet. Looking ahead. Whoa. Oh, hey, I can look at my friggin'... Does this tell me anything? What does this turn into? Okay. So, I want to go to the fire. Okay, something's getting +1 for their damage. Stop this? Why does he keep getting upset about this? I kind of feel like I need to make the stoat. I feel like I need to put him on the fire. he gets 1 more damage. If I put this wolf on the fire, then all I have to do is let him get through 1 time. But I also feel like I might be getting greedy, I'm afraid. Because the stoat, I feel like the stoat's trying to warn me that something bad's going to happen. I have 2 other wolves if this one goes down. I could beef the stoat up. He is a 1-3 that can fly. That would make him a 2-3, which would make him, more formidable, obviously. We're going to put him. You know what? F you, dude. Yeah, that's right. Unfortunate time to get an ad. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spotting a few of the survivals drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your stoat. Okay. So now we have to go up against the evil Doug. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Ozzy, I hope you're feeling better. We got a squeal, a rabbit pelt. So you're right. I can put the pelt on the board, but I feel like I'm supposed to keep them. We can get the squirrel out and then a bullfrog. What's he planning to summon? Bullfrog and then 2 kingfishers? And that would stop one of the kingfishers. But we can also get a strange larva out, and it would not stop one of the kingfishers, but it turns into something. So the earlier you bring it out, the better. But I don't want to take 3 friggin' damage, so but the bullfrog is kind of necessary. Let's get the bullfrog out. And I could put a rabbit pelt down, but I feel like I'll be rewarded if I don't put the rabbit pelt out. We can also break open the squirrel. I like having the squirrel there, it looks nice. But I want to bring the strange larva out. Find out. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna break the squirrel open. And we're gonna slap the strange larva down. I want to see what it turns into. Alright, let's go. Okay. Oh, they go under what? I did not know that. Well, strange pupa. Alright, so the bullfrog is going to keep that one at bay. Good to see you, Lunar. Been so tired all day. I have to do my homework. You always have to do your homework. Do your homework, Lunar. Cat. Cat requires a sacrifice. I don't think I can sacrifice a pelt. I could let this slide, do 1 damage, because I've already did 1 damage. He did 1. The bullfrog will do 1 back, which will put me 2 ahead. But then his next turn, he's going to do 1, 2, put him 2 ahead. We're just going to have to roll with it and hope that the strange pupa turns into something useful. Oh, I don't like that. Low. Mothman? 7 and 3 with flying? My goodness. Wow. Oh my. Oh, he's in trouble. Okay. That's just... that's wonderful, actually. I want to draw a squirrel now and just slap it down. I mean, the moth... I'm going to win, so it doesn't matter. Right? He's going to bring a river otter down. I can get the cat on the board, but the cat's just going to die. So, I mean... we'll do a squirrel and then just let the Mothman kill him. Sees him. Holy Mothman. Let's go. Alright. Now we get to pick a card. How many cards can you have in your deck, I wonder? And what's up with this mushroom? Alright, I'm gonna go with one of these two because I'm overwhelmed with how many. I've got way too many two blood, 2 sacrifice cards. The Mantis is interesting, especially if I can get his power up. The Skunk, however, what does this do? The creature opposing a card bearing this sigil loses 1 power. So, not only is he a good tank, but the thing is, he doesn't deal any damage. So he might as well just be a sacrifice card that costs 1 sacrifice. I don't like that. The Mantis will at least dish out a little D. I don't get the mushroom, although the mushroom keeps popping up. We're going with the Mantis. We can also use this to make... Oh, or the fire, too. Gosh. We could sacrifice our... We're not going to sacrifice the Mantis. We're going to see what these guys have to offer. Warm a creature by the fire. Enhance its health. Set a hungry survival. Maybe this is to show you that you already own the card. Ooh, that could be it, actually. That actually makes sense, Kay. Alright. He just says no. Nope. I don't believe him. We could put the strange larva there. That would make the strange larva even tougher. Because I assume it keeps this. Because more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. They get 2 health. I mean, we could make the good wolf a 4/4. We could make the river snapper even tankier. But I want to buff my 1 sacrifice creatures. The bullfrog being a 1/6 would be nice. It would make it a 7/5, but honestly, it's the attack is what makes what I like about it. I feel like making the turtle, because essentially the turtle deals... Well, I mean, he's a 2 and 3 for 1 sacrifice with flying. I could just make him even tankier. You know what, Mr. Stoat? Now he's at 2/5. And we've got a boss. What? My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With 1 flame, you'll either overcome them or die. Fear not, I will let you keep the smoke. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Oh, okay, the smoke is actually not just a smart-ass. What does the smoke do? A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotten fish and rose to his feet, brother. Ew. I am the angler. Go fish. Brother, can I see what the smoke does? It's literally just a 0/1. Can I sacrifice it? We have the smoke. I assume you cannot sacrifice the squirrel and a cat. We could, I mean, if I can sacrifice the smoke, it doesn't say I can't. I could potentially get 4 and 2 out, like right now. He's got a kingfisher, which I cannot kill, except that, no, I just can't kill him. So I'll have to deal with the kingfisher. At least it's just 1 damage, though. Unless the smoke does something. We're gonna put the smoke here. And I'm curious, if I put the squirrel down, right? If I can sacrifice, oh me, oh my, I can. You are in trouble, my good sir. in trouble, Buster Brown. In fact, you've actually lost already. You've lost one of your lives. Wait, what is this giant hook? What do you think you're doing, brother? He's gonna steal my wolf. All that hard work, and he's gonna steal my wolf. I don't know what it's gonna do yet. So now, is he gonna just take it, or is he gonna put it on his end of the board against me? Is what I need to know. Don't you look at me. Oh, I can pick who he hooks? Is that what this is? I can pick who he hooks? What if I take one of his flames first? Too fast, too soon. Oh. Are you friggin' kidding me? And I can't fly over him. Am I not meant to win this? So I'm getting punished because I laid the pipe to him. Is that what this is? Wow. Alright. That's just great, dude. What can I do? They stop flyers. And he's just going to, unless I can find a way to dish 5 damage to him right now. But I can't because the wolf is going to deal damage to the grizzly bear instead of him. Because he's a cheater. I don't want to put the rabbit pelt on there because I feel like I'll lose it if something attacks it. There's only one way to find out, right? So let's slap the rabbit pelt up there. There's nothing I can do. I just have to lose. There was no warning, dude. There was no warning. Wow, cool. That's really cool. No warning. That I couldn't just poop on him real quick like. This is meant to make you lose after you ending it so fast, I guess. That's kind of... I mean, he had 2 limes, so I just figured that... And he took one of mine for free. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. I mean, could I not just make it free? Cost of free from the rabbit petal. This time I will use its power and health. The numbers. Free 4 and 2. Okay. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. Oh, a 4 and 2 that can block flying, or a 4 and 2 that deals damage back. You're supposed to lose eventually. It triggers certain events to happen. It'll make sense eventually. So that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know which of these two. I definitely don't want the Strange Larva one. This is just the ability. Making it able to block flyers, I feel like, is like really nice. But it being a 4/2, the turtle seems like it would be better. But it only does 1 damage. But maybe it gets the glowing eyes. I never did ask you your name. Oh, man. Well, I'm not an animal, though. We'll do Brandon. We'll just do it. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? Dude, do it. Take a picture of my brother. Dude, what if it actually took a picture, like, through my webcam? It was a picture of me. I would actually poop. Another challenger. Oh, am I starting off? Perhaps you can understand the bone. Understand bones? The resourceful possum costs 2 bones. What does that mean? He's like a scavenger. 1 and 1 that costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Rattler, 3 and 1. Oh no, it's reset my stuff. So has it reset my deck? Am I like back at the start? But like, is this like a... The stoat would be 1 and 3. That would literally then just straight up counters the... Oh, even the... Okay. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent or the battle ends. Okay. You get new cards like the possum, but yes, it restarts. Okay. Oh. Well, I mean, it kind of makes me wonder, should I... If I had... Like, was that going to happen no matter what I done? Was that guy going to summon 8 friggin' grizzly bears no matter what I did? Like, I kind of felt like I was supposed to lose that particular fight. I mean, Berto says you're supposed to lose eventually, but I kind of wondered if it was like... If there's a way... I think so, because you need to see... Okay. Because I'm still wondering... Like, I'm starting to learn, and I thought... For a minute, I was like, if I can just get one creature to be able to come out quickly, dish out 5 damage just willy-nilly before the enemy gets anything on the board, I would just steamroll everything. And I was starting to develop like a consistent strategy. And I applied it in that battle, but then it just took it from me. It's hard-coded to make you lose at the angler if you haven't died yet. Okay. It's good to know because I was like a little worried. Okay. Alright. Okay, so the Rattler has come in and killed my, whatever. I need to summon something. to get another bone. Oh, I have 2 bones, actually, so I can stop. Okay, I need to draw a card. We will do a squirrel. Put it on the board, and then we'll actually put the possum on the board to kill the adder. I've got these 2 things. I could do another squirrel to get the wolf on the board, but since this is moving kind of slow, we'll just rock with it. Okay, he's got another adder coming in. Let's draw this. Okay, I think his strategy is just going to be Adler, Adler, Adler. So we just need to be able to summon something to fight that. So we're going to do this. Okay. Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. It's beside the safe. Can I pick which one I want? Does it matter which one I pick this time? Oh, I can only pick this one. Oh dear, I blew out the candle, okay. Okay, let's pick a card. I'm addicted already to this game. This is wonderful. The meager Cody, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? 4 bones. Oof. The nefarious rattler, a brutal creature, once past its monstrous fangs. Once past its monster. Okay. The rattler would be not. Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are all bone creatures. The unkillable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. 4 bones. Okay. It's good to know that you get bones for squirrels too. I wonder if like larger creatures give more bones. Like I wonder if you get a bone per health, or is it a bone just like 1 bone per creature? And do the creatures that cost bones, like the rattler itself, when it dies, do you get bones from it? These are questions that I need to learn. I need to experience. I feel like the rattler out of these, I feel like the rattler is the best one. The cockroach seems like it would be really handy. But 4 bones, I feel like it's a steep cost. But we'll come back to that. I'm going to go with the Rattler for now. I feel like a good offense is really good to have. You know, you're free to get up again to keep your blood flowing. I feel like that's him telling me I need to get up. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. Well, I'm asking about game mechanics. Touch his stuff. Okay. His bones are new to me. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. Okay, so I could do bone tokens. It's 4. They could get me a rattler on the board, but the boulder would instantly stop something from like pooping on me. We'll go with the boulder. I could go. The black goat is really good. But the thing about the black goat, I've not run into anything that costs 3 blood yet. But it's really nice to have because I could break this and just instantly summon a big boy. Okay. There's a way up for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent, or I will tear you to shreds. Is my card in my deck? I bet my card gets used against me. A lot more of the game just opened up for you, including new cards and new abilities. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's got a porcupine and then a coyote. Coyote's a 2/1, so I need to stop it. A 1/3 would stop it. The stoat. Need to get the stoat on the board. Put him there. Okay. Get the bullfrog out. I'll take the porcupine a little bit to get the stump down. We still got another turn for you to get the squirrel, so we'll draw. Yeah, we got the rattler. Stoat will take the coyote out. Okay. Let's pull a squirrel and get... No. All we would do is get the bullfrog out. I don't know if I want to get the bullfrog out just yet. Hey, yeah, might as well. Because with the squirrel, he's not summoning anything anytime soon, so that'll give us a bone. Put him on the board. Deal 2 damage. 2 more and I win. So I've already won because he's got 4. So as soon as they attack, I win. And we just slap a possum out. We'll just take him out. Okay. A lot more of the game has opened up. Okay. I don't get this. I can't move anything on this. $12, 3, and 6. I do want to get extra teeth. Okay, so this is moving around. But I don't have a clue yet. On... I could do this little number here. but I don't know that this is actually gonna... No, I ain't gonna do that. Okay, I've got 3. I mean, do I learn hints? I don't feel like I've received a hint at all. I don't feel like I've received any hints. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. The stunted wolf. Put that away. It's a 1-2 that costs 2 bones. Forgot that I'd put that there. Very well. You may add it to your deck, and I'll heal you one ever so often. A skink. 1 blood. It's a 1-2. What does this ability do? If I move this up, he'll deal 3 damage. Okay, this is stuck. Deals 1 damage. It deals 3. Okay. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challengers. Did I get the first thing, the stinky thing that talked to me? Okay. So this is locked in. This does one. Caged wolf. Curious. Oh, does he not have the ice thing? He had a cage thing. I wonder if, like, if they destroy the cage, if it lets him out. Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless. In time, you will understand its power. I wonder, does that mean I add, like, I have that as a power now? I assume that I can place it. Okay. I assume that's something over time. The clock. The clock! Trinket bearer. When a card bearing the sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. Steel trap. When a card bearing the sigil perishes, the creature opposing it perishes as well. Pelt is created in your hand. When a card is bearing the sigil is drawn, the sigil is replaced with another sigil at random. Beginning of its owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will pull small creatures like squirrels into its orbit. Card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space that is occupied by a creature. It will strike directly if no creatures oppose it. Creatures adjacent to a card bearing this sigil gain 1 power. After attacking, a card bearing this sigil perishes. When a card bearing this sigil is played, a chime is created on each empty adjacent space. A chime is defined as 0 power, 1 health. The creature opposing a card bearing this sigil gains 1 power. Why would you want that? I'm not going to read all these yet. And value represented with the sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. This is what I'm looking for. Mirror broken? There's a mirror there, but I can't. Bell ring. Oh, okay, so these are all the boons. How many boons can you have, I wonder? Book one of my cards and take it as your own. You must have an empty space on your side to receive it. Okay. I'm gonna assume I've got everything. Back at the table. The river otter. I don't like the flighty elk. It moves after attacking. It's 2-4 for 2 blood. Oh, hey, it's me! I look so cool. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go with that one. Look how strong that is. It's a free 4-1. It's a trap. It's a trap, dude. Enhance its health. I can make my character a 4-4. Please no. What is the ant? When a card bearing the sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. Only one? Oh, and then the ants. The value represented with the sigil will be equal to the number of ants that the owner has on their side of the table. So they're like slivers from Magic the Gathering. Well, I feel like it just makes a lot of sense to power up my card because it's free. I know I'm gonna end up regretting that. This game just feels like it's out to get me. Aged wolf. I assume I need to play him and let him get knocked out. They're absolutely like slivers from, yeah. Bro, I love a sliver deck. I spent so much money. When I lived in Lexington, I spent so much money building a sliver deck. He's got 2/1/2 sparrows. So I'm going to put the stoat. I'm going to get him on the board. Total misplay? Shut your mouth. You don't know. You're a stoat. Okay, so he's got 2 on me. We could get the stink bug on the board, and that would take care of both the sparrows, like right away. I would have to sacrifice the squirrel, though, is the problem. Well, I need a squirrel anyway to get another bone. I could put a boulder down, but that's a flying. Their sparrows are flyers. The boulder's actually useless. I could sacrifice the squirrel. I could crack open the black goat. Sacrifice the squirrel to summon the black goat, then summon the black goat, or sacrifice the black goat to get the cage wolf and the stink bug. Yeah. As soon as I sacrifice the squirrel, I've got enough to get the possum. Put the squirrel, or put the goat here for now. Summon stink bug, take out the sparrow, and then sacrifice the black goat to get the cage wolf. Well, I don't know really what good he's going to do, but I assume the cage wolf is something special. Now this should kill both those sparrows. R effing. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it hurt him. What's the? Okay, I'm losing desperately. Before I do lose, what have I got to work with? Worker ant. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Do you? I could attack, because I'm only going to take one more damage, but these two killing the sparrows will open that up, and that's really all I can do right now. I have a worker ant that I could summon. It's going to slowly kill the sparrow. See the way this is going. I concede. You may accept render, or you may finish this match the slow way. We want to finish this match the slow way because we want to collect teeth. I feel like he's afraid of the caged wolf getting let loose. If I sacrifice caged wolf, ant, I can sacrifice. I don't want to sacrifice the worker ant, obviously. I could sacrifice the stoat and the stink bug, but I think they get pissed. It'll be alright. That gives me an ant. Now I'm gonna hit him for an absolute buttload. Oh yeah! Give me them teeth. Okay. A moose buck. The regal moose. The creatures of the wild make way for it. 3/7 with a hefty. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. That is the first 3 blood card that I've seen. Is a 3/7. That is a big boy. A nascent raven. It is no less conniving in its incubation. So it starts off as a 0/2. It only costs 1. I like cards that don't cost a lot. Oh, and the cat was really good. I don't think I have the cat anymore. The cat is really good because I can keep sacrificing it over and over. It's really handy when you have a deck that has several 2+ blood cost stuff. But now we're working with bones and blood. I feel like the Raven Egg is good, but I don't like things that The cat takes a spot. I don't want the cat taking a spot. That's its downfall. And spots I feel like are going to become more precious now that I've got ants. The moose buck looks great. But again, that's 3 blood. If I can get another black goat, that would be a way to summon the moose buck if I needed him. But the moose buck, if I draw him and I don't need him, he's just going to take a slot, and he's so expensive, it'll be really difficult to make a play around him that doesn't, like, hinge entirely on him. I feel like the cat is the play here. Even though the Raven Egg is really nice, because it's 1 blood cost, 0/2, that I can also sacrifice just like I could the cat. The cat's just an infinite sacrifice. But the cat is infinitely in the way, taking up a slot as well. So I'm going to go with the Raven, actually. Too much thought into this. Alright. Somebody's getting upgraded. Increasing something's health by 2. Could make Brandon a 4-6 for free. Honestly, I keep thinking that I'm going to just absolutely regret that. But it kind of seems like I'm always going to have the stoat. It kind of seems like the stoat is always just going to be there. The possum being a 1-1 for 2 bones. Do you want insight or do you want to work it out on your own? I want to work it out on my own, but I'm okay with, like... Okay, so like for example, when I run into the angler where I lost, when it's things like that that you can't just figure out on your own. Like, I would have never known that was hard-coded. I honestly thought that I lost the game. I actually was worried that I just beat him too quick, and then the game has got like some sort of built-in thing to keep you from doing that. I like the ant deck thing, but it also hinges. I like being more versatile. The possum costing 2 bones is really nice. Making it a 1-3 for 2 bones is really nice. I think we're actually gonna give this to the possum. A possum. Yeah, you're not gonna eat my possum, dude. Get out of here. Okay. Welcome, Dre. Welcome. How are you? Okay, he started off with a boulder, and he's got a wolf cub coming in. Wolf cub eventually grows up to be an actual wolf. What is this? When a card bearing this sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing this sigil moves to the right. Oh. Opossum. I don't have any bone cards right now. I could get the worker ant out, which would 1, 2. It's a. I mean, it would fight the wolf cub and kill it. But the skink would also do the same thing. We'll get the skink out. I've not seen the skink in action yet, so. Get him out there, boys. Let's see what he does. Get him, bub. Yeah. Oh, can I sacrifice the tail? So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Okay, what have I got? Can I sacrifice the tail? I can, dude. That's so good. We'll keep this. We'll summon the worker ant. And we'll also summon stink bag. Yeah, we got a flyer coming in, actually. Good play. Thank you. Alright. Wolf cub's gonna come in, hurt the worker ant. I could get rid of something to get the wolf into play. I mean, I could win. I could take... No, not in one play. I could get an actual wolf into play. But I'm just going to draw cards. Okay, so I need to get whoever it is they're talking about. They're 1 and 3. I don't have to have you on the board yet. I don't think I can just get up from my chair right now. Alright, so I'm going to win this next turn no matter what, so... Get as many of them teeth as I can. So, I'm guessing it's something to do with this. Okay, so we have solved... I mean, we found this. We got this. That's always creeps me out, this dude's eyes. I accidentally put one of these candles out. We got the bird thing, but I don't know how to use it. This having 3 makes me think that hits ear broken, bell ring, card count. Back on abilities. Yeah. I have to be overlooking something. They keep telling me that I need to get the 3rd talking card, brother, but I've done looked all this. Damn it. Now that's a caged wolf, and I'm getting a caged wolf card. I don't know, dude. You'll have to give me a hint. Alright, we've got a mining thing. That's new. Came across a hobbled man standing beside some boulders. You caught me off guard, brother. Not supposed to see me till further down the road. Uh-oh. If and ye can pick a boulder that has gold in it, ye can keep it. Show me where to strike, brother. Okay, so I'm guessing this is just pure luck, so. It's gold, dude. Golden pelt. Oh, now we gotta give up an ability. I could sacrifice the Dawkin card. Ant Queen? Make something else an ant spawner? Being able to block flyers would be nice, especially if I could give this to... Ooh, the possum. Possum and stoat. I wonder if I can also give it to Brandon. I've not drawn him yet, though, in my hand. Like, I've just not had him yet. Okay. We gotta fight this guy again. The Prospector. Alright, dude. Oh, I drew my card this time. Let's go. I remember the pack mule even was the key. You can sacrifice squirrel and smoke. We just need one thing to bring out the worker ant, which would be a 1-2, which would be killed by the coyote. The pack mule doesn't do any damage. Honestly, I just need to take out the coyote. I can do that with Brandon. Actually, I could just win one of the lives right now. I could get 5, but we're trying to get overkill. So we'll wait. We'll let Brandon hit once. Mule's gonna stop Brandon's next attack. Yo, Mango. Good morning. Well, I guess technically it is morning. It's 1:36 here. Throw the squirrel in. How's your first playthrough going? Honestly, I'm stressed. I'm having fun, but I'm also stressed because every move I make, I feel like I've made a mistake. What does this mean? Bone King. When a card bearing this sigil dies, 4 bones are rewarded? Ooh. Okay. I did not know that. We could bring in a possum. Get close to a rattler. He's not dealt any damage. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm not going to backseat game, but I'm here if you have questions about any cards or moves. I appreciate that, Mango. Appreciate that. Right now, I'm going to try to get as many teeth out of this fellow as I can. Play with the Rattler. Maybe get a Possum. I'm ready to dish some damage out of that pack mule. But as soon as I do, I think it moves. I don't know. Yep. But it's my turn again. Okay, so Brandon's going to take him out this next turn. Let's sack the smoke. Slap an ant down. We got 4 bones now. Use them on the possum. Get as much damage as possible. Been browsing people playing this game. You're the only person streaming who doesn't have a strange furry like avatar, so you're my friend, have my view. I appreciate that, Mango. I appreciate that. While I'm generally welcoming to everybody, I gotta say, like, you're not the first person actually, like, to come in here. Not with this game particularly, but you're not the first person to have that same perspective, the same complaint, I guess. I've had several people come in and tell me that seems to be a trend. Please don't summon an army of grizzly bears, brother. No. I don't remember getting a wolf cub card. How many bones did I got? 2? I can't do anything right now. That's the gold. Except wait. It's from the mule, I believe. Oh, I got to draw a card. Forgot. Wish I could sacrifice this crap. Gotta wait for this guy to come in. Yeah. Oh, did I get a bone for the gold nugget getting destroyed? He's a 2-3. Oh boy. Yep. Take it out with a possum. Take it out, possum. Could do a wolf cub, but I'm gonna win this next turn anyway. So it actually does not matter what I hit him with, unless I had a flyer. The Rattler's gonna take him out. And we'll possum down anyway. Thank you, bro. Alright. Okay, so last time when I picked a rare card, I got carried away and picked the first one. I didn't even look at the other 2, so let's not do that. Prudent Pack Rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Okay. Oh yeah, I know what that does. 2 and 2 that cost 2. It's, what do you mean? It's a free 1/1. Absolutely, that's good. Or abandoned child. Child? That's like a goat with dragon wings. Does not die when sacrificed, but you have the heart to try. Child 13. So that's basically just a cat, right? I mean, what's... Is there a difference between Child 13 and the cat? I wonder? It's a cat but special. That kind of freaks me out, to be honest. No, Mango. Honestly, I'm leaning towards that anyway. I like all 3 of these cards. The Gek is nice because it's free, but I already have my character card, which is also free, so I don't particularly need it. So I think I will go with Child 13. After the harrowing encounter with the prospector, you gathered yourself and continued. Oh boy. Let me see. The air grew thick. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. Okay. You get to pick a card. Again. Beehive? I want to follow, but I don't want to be the man to ruin the funny number. What is the funny number? 711? Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health, airborne. Oh yeah, we've seen them before. Oh. Once it's struck. Okay, so it has to be struck. Stricken. It has to be stricken. I'm leaning towards the mantis, because the beehive is just a 0/2 that summons a... Oh, the bullfrog is good too, because the bullfrog stops flyers. Oh, but if I get that ability put on somebody with a lot of attack, that would be magnificent. Actually, yes. This is new, but I also only have a boulder. So where do I go with pack? Is that just, I don't like the way that looks. Powerful item, turn this and I'll skip my next turn. Wow. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's pretty ridiculous. Bones would be good. What's the fan do? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, please. Okay. Couple of kingfishers and a beehive. Get the skink out. Trade with one of these. That'll put me 1 ahead. And when they attack, that'll put them 1 ahead. The beehive doesn't attack. As long as it doesn't attack it, it's just taking up a spot on his side of the board. So like, there's no point in destroying it. Yep. Okay. Let's see. We could get rid of our skink and a squirrel and bring out a wolf. That would take care of both of those, because the wolf would just attack every turn and be dealing 1 more damage than those 2 are, and he's not bringing out anything else. I could risk it and draw a card. And alright. Unfortunate for him, I don't think he can bring the river otter in. As long as there's something there, I don't think the river otter can actually come into the scene. Oh my goodness me, let's go. That's perfect, because now I can dish out a ton of damage and get all kinds of teeth. Or maybe just one or two, okay. Oh, I don't know what this is. It looks like a cave. It's new, so I want to try it out. But I like this route way better than this route. But I want to know what this is. For science. Oh, it is a cave. Oh, strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Ask one of my trials, and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. Raccoon. It has to be. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. Okay. It spoke again. But first, you will choose a trial. The Trial of Blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. Oh, that's not good. Trial of Health. Oh, I get to pick. Okay, okay. 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. Why would I go with that one? Oh, that's how much blood. Okay, okay, okay. The Trial of Power. 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined. Okay, we're going with this one. Okay. Oh, wow. Great. I'm glad I've got this piece of friggin' crap in here. Looks like I failed the trial. Cool. Well, that's oh, that's so wonderful. Okay. We were going to sacrifice this. The whole point of picking the mantis was for this. Who just... Am I your choice? No, you are not, sir. Honestly, the worker ant would be phenomenal for this. If I could draw the ant queen and worker ant, but I don't like that hinges on that. This card would very clearly be the best, because it's a 4/4 and it's free. But does it get rid of this, is what I wonder. Or does it stack? Oh, it stacks. Oh, yes. Wonderful. Uh-oh. Oh, and I drew him right away. Let's go. This guy's just, he's got 1/1 creatures. I'm happy. We have an ant queen, a squirrel. And I can just summon Brandon in and just absolutely end this way too fast. We'll do that. Screw it. We'll put him here. And we'll throw a squirrel in too. Oh, never mind. He just straight up dealt 8 damage. I did not know that was that broken. Holy, that is awesome. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, what's this? You encountered a small outpost of the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Not a word I get to see very often. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? I don't know if I have any pelts. Oh, never mind, I do. Golden pelt. What is this, brother? I can trade you any of these. Take your time. The long elk. When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. Dude, that looks creepy as. You can get some outrageous cards in this game. The larva is cool. We have had the strange. The first time we beat the prospector, this is the card that I got. I accidentally left-clicked instead of right-clicking to see like what it was, and selected it without seeing my other options. But it turns into the Mothman. That is something I am aware of. Now that is nice because I can summon the strange larva with just, you know, 1 blood. That's great. And then, and a couple of turns, he turns into a 7/3 Mothman, which is that's great. Long elk is like, that's creepy. That is a very creepy card. This being 4 blood is kind of a buzzkill. The problem with Child 13 and Cat with the infinite sacrifices is that it still takes a slot on the board. Because I can only have 4 things in at once. I've already got way too many bone creatures, so I'm not even considering long elk right now. And there's just something very unsettling about the card. Gak, I mean, I've already got a ton of cheap creatures. This is a much cheaper deck than the first one I built. Strange Larva is looking a lot more appealing than the Uraili? I can't even say that word. That's just, I don't even like that. I don't like the way he looks at me. We're going with Strange Larva. These pelts are most excellent, my thanks. Oh, fire. Absolutely. Let's upgrade a card. I know one of these times what's going to happen is they're going to actually eat. They're going to eat my card once. I mean, we could just keep making Brandon stronger. We could actually make Child 13 more useful. Instead of just being infinitely sacrificed, it could be a 0/3, making it tougher to take down. But I've not learned what's special about Child 13 yet. We could make Rattler, which that's 6 bones. We could make, I mean, we could just keep dumping stuff on Brandon card, but I feel like this being my card from when I died or whatever, I think that this is somehow going to bite me in the ass. Like, that's not, I don't know anything, so if I'm guessing it correctly, don't tell me. I have a feeling that this card is going to actually bite me in the ass. I can make my wolf stronger. I want to think we've already used this on Possum. Worker Ant's not a bad choice, because the more ants I have, the stronger they are. I feel like Worker Ant might be good. Oof. I mean, it's honestly a good choice no matter who I put it on. Yeah, we'll put it on the ant. Alright. I feel like Caged Wolf needs to die in one of the matches, honestly. I feel like Caged Wolf has to be released. I feel like there's something about this card, because I got this card, this is the last one I got out of the locked wardrobe thing. So I feel like it has to be used. And it's a Caged Wolf. That's just, again, that's me guessing. Okay, so we got a Grand Fur, they got a Stump. They're summoning a Bat, a Kingfisher, and a Coyote. The Grand Fur will slow the Bat down for 2 turns. Coyote needs to be stopped now. I mean, we could throw a Boulder out. And that would stop the coyote for 3 turns. I could get the larva dudes here because the stump's not going to attack the strange larva. But I need something to stop the coyote. Probably the queen ant. No, I need to sacrifice stuff, boys. We will do, for now, queen ant. I can't afford queen ant. I could do 1 turn and just take a hit from the coyote, and then drop the cage wolf on the coyote. But that takes 2 turns, 2 sacrifices, and at least, unless I get a awesome. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna bust this open. We're gonna slap that boulder down right there, and we're gonna roll with it for now. We take 1 damage from the kingfisher. Okay, so I've got 1 more turn before the bat starts laying the pipe to me. We can get 2 squirrels to bring out something to... Yo, appreciate the gift sub. Ukulele Kingpin. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honestly, I thought I had notifications turned on. Normally I have them turned off in story modes, but this isn't, I don't know, this is part story game, and I'm also focused in. Okay, so the bat, I need to at least balance out the bat. Starting to look like the strange larva. Might be. Okay. Sacrifice this. Bring out the larva. To get him cooking. Right. And put him where the stump's at. We can actually, once we get 2 bones, put stink bug here, which will reduce that thing's power to 0, and then it'll not do damage anymore. This dude cooking, and let's see what happens. Okay, whirl. Oh no, I have to. Oh, we've got. Okay, so we can drop this. We could actually go ahead and kill the bat. And I'll still take 1 damage from this guy. Okay, we'll still take 1 damage from that guy. The coyote we can take care of. And worst case scenario, we can slap a squirrel down and let the coyote fight it. Okay. But now we have Mothman. And Mothman's gonna fly over the stump and drop 7 damage. With that, that'll actually be 8 damage. Actually, we win. I mean, we literally just won right there. Okay. So, if I get another squirrel, I can bring out I can bring out an ant queen. Put her here to deal out even more damage. Yeah, we win. Boop. Boop. I'm not a mathematician. Oh, mantis. mantis. Turkey vulture? 8 bones? Oof. Thinking mantis. Because that ability is just so strong, dude. It is so powerful. We've got 2 pretty strong items right now. We're going to do this. Maybe even sacrifice that mantis to slap his ability on Wi-Fi. Hit the bed. So I gotta use my main account now. Mango with class. Oh no. What if you were like this insanely popular streamer, like main streamer? I wonder if I sack Mantis. You know, we're gonna sack Mantis. If I put this on, we've already got it on my card. If I put it on Strange Larva, no, Strange Larva is just like a build-up. Oh, we could make Worker Ant even tougher. Let's do that. Good old tough Worker Ant. There. I want to make sure that we can beat the Angler. If this dude summons 8 grizzly bears again, I'm gonna scream. Alright, we've got the smoke. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slip. I know, Mango. Honestly, like, let me check the weather. My job depends on the weather. If it's gonna rain tomorrow, it doesn't look like it's gonna rain much at all tomorrow. So I'll most likely not be working. The Grizzlies was because you were progressing too fast. Yeah. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water as the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. My English is not working so well right now. It's 1 a.m. Now, your English is fine. Your English is better than most Americans' English. What have we got here? A kingfisher. Drop the smoke. Squirrel. Summon the caged wolf. But that's not going to stop the... Summon a raven. But a raven doesn't... You're American though. That doesn't necessarily mean that English is like your dominant language. English is the only language that I know, unfortunately. I could summon a raven egg and a skink. And get 2 bones. We'll do that. We'll get the raven out. Get the bones. Yeah. You got 4 bones now. Stale fish or choose. I don't understand the hook thing yet. Sack these 2 on a caged wolf, and then if he takes the caged wolf, he's just got a 0-6 that takes up a spot on his side of the court that I don't have to worry about. But does he steal my card forever is what I'm worried about. did skip his turn. This is true. I'll do that. Now we can throw a squirrel down. And actually, I think we beat. Yeah, we win. Or at least one of his flames gets put out. You can summon. Okay, he didn't summon a bunch of grizzly bears. Good deal. What did he summon actually? Bait bucket. Okay. I could summon another squeal. And bring up the caged wolf. But don't know what the caged wolf does, other than he's just a 0/6. And that gives me more bones for the rattler, actually. So yeah, let's do that. Oh! Okay, well, I know what these do now. That's great to know. Oh, God. No! Oh, no! Oh, no. I just have to live long enough for the raven to kill him. Skink is going to keep summoning a tail. I can't let one of the sharks actually hit me. So we're going to slap a squirrel down. Oh, let's go. Okay. Need a lot? Oh, we gotta pick a good card. I don't want to go to bed, dude, but I got to. Pack rat. Oh. Ooh, we've already got a strange larva. We could get a second one, but honestly... Pack rat would be more likely to be used. Not to mention, I'm down to 2 things, and I could also, with pack rat, I could actually actively feel better about avoiding the pack spots on the board. I mean, it's a 2/2 for 2. I've got plenty of free cards and 1 blood cards and bone cards. I think Pack Rat suits me better. Pack Rat. This thing is just, I mean, 4 blood. I have to sacrifice like the entire board, and it's just, Go Pack Rat. Boop. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me think. Snowy. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome, into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. What does this map look like? Whoa. Get to draw a card. Probably do the pack because I've got... I don't want to do the trap. Yeah, definitely go to the right side when I do this one. I'll go ahead and get a card. The underappreciated ringworm. Its value is not readily apparent. 0/1 for 1 blood. I mean, that's a sacrifice. Oh, the grizzly bear. The moose buck is probably more useful for 3 blood. Cause he just kind of shoves everybody out of his way, moves around. The grizzly. The problem is the cost. I don't really, unless I've got a black goat card, I don't really just have these, you know? I guess I'll go the grizzly for... He's gonna set in my hand. The grizzly's just, I don't know, it's too much of a power play. And I've got stronger cards. Ringworm could be sacrificed for stronger cards. I've got plenty of strong cards. I'm gonna go with Ringworm. Oh, my foot. And we'll do this, and then I'll call it. We're getting into the match. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. Oh, okay. You can get rid of a card on the board with this. Or bones. I don't rely on bones too much, although this could really help in a pinch. I mean, both of these could help in a pinch, but this could actually just straight up remove an entire problem from the board. A frozen possum. I think the fan is actually... I could remove 2 cards from the board, or... I've already got a fan, so I've already got one of these, so it feels like... But I feel like both of these are better than the frozen possum. I mean, he is somebody I can just summon and... Yeah, we'll do it first. Screw it.